Hey everyone, Super Bowl is around the corner, so I have here some football field and fans cookies, perfect for that Super Bowl party or for any football fan. Alright guys, stay tuned and I will show you how. The things that I used: a 3-inch square cookie cutter, some rainbow colored nonpareils, leaf green food coloring, an edible marker, and some white roll icing. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we need to do is draw 2 lines here. That's just for guidelines, so that way you know where to stop piping. That way you can put your white on the other side of those lines, and just very easily just draw a line from one end to the other, leaving this part here kind of thin because you want more of this green part here, which will be the field, and we want less of this white here because we're going to be filling that in with our nonpareils. So around here, maybe 1/2 inch or so, just bring it down. And then we can go ahead with our green. No need to wait for anything else. Just go ahead and have your number 2. Go ahead and fill it in with your green. Oops. Alright, so I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to do the rest of them, and then I'm going to give it about, I'd say, a couple hours for it to crust, so we can go here in with the white and put our nonpareils in. That way we don't damage our green. Alright guys, so I gave this about a couple hours for it to dry. It is still moist from the inside, so if I were to press it hard, it'll crush. So I have to work really careful with it still. Now I have here some white roll icing in a somewhat medium to light consistency. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect because it will have all the sprinkles on top, so it doesn't have to be neat. And I don't suggest adding too much on here. It'll spill to the sides when you add your nonpareils on there, and you don't have to drag this icing all the way to the edge. Because when you add your nonpareils, it might add a little bit of weight and push this icing towards the sides, and they might cause it to flood over. So we'll leave it like that, and then I'm just going to grab my nonpareils here at about a tablespoon and lightly just sprinkle it on there like that, and make sure that you cover all your corners. And now I'm going to, it's good to have one of these trays. I mentioned this tray in a few videos in the past. That way you can put all your sprinkles back into your container when you're done. Okay, so now I get to do the other side. Okay, again, with about a tablespoon of the nonpareils and just sprinkle it on top. Now you give this a few seconds for those sprinkles to attach. And just grab it from the sides here and then just tip over all that excess that doesn't get attached to any of the icing, and you should have something like this. So now I'm going to give this a little bit of time to harden so I can go ahead and do my lines with my numbers for the yardage on the field. So I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to finish up the rest, and I'm going to come back with the white. Alright guys, so I gave this some time to crust. I can work on the surface as well. So you see here I have made 5 lines, and I wrote the numbers 50, 40, and 30. I can make this a little bit smaller, but then I don't want the the numbers to be jumbled up. So I'm going to make them somewhat large. So what I want to do right now is I have here a tip number 1 in a medium consistency. And I'm going to draw a line right in the center from one end to the other. And then I'm going to write a 50, a 5 on one side, a 0 on the other. Then I'll make another line, and then on the other side do another 40. One letter on one side and the other number, I'm sorry, another number on the other side of the line. So we'll work with our last line. This will be 30. This one's going to be a tight squeeze. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it over. Start all over again with the number 50. Then 40. Okay, so I'm going to finish up the last one here, and I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to put them all together because I'm done. Alright, so that's what it's going to look like. You have the field, and then you have all the fans on each side of the field. So I'm going to let these dry, guys, and I'm going to put them all together. Alright guys, they are done. I hope you like this idea. It's a very simple and easy football themed cookie to make. So I hope you give these a try for your Super Bowl party, or for a football, let's say, birthday or Father's Day celebration, or just for any football fan. Alright guys, I will be posting up maybe 3 more videos, I believe, that are football related or Super Bowl related, so stay tuned for that. I am working on that right now. So I thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.